This is important in economics because as we look towards evaluating market structures and what actually happens in the real world, businesses must decide whether to raise prices or to keep them low, and they must predict the moves of their opponents. This is known as game theory. You and a friend have both just been caught by the police after robbing a store. However, they also suspect that you may be guilty of a larger crime, so they take both of you into custody and lock you into two separate rooms to ensure that you cannot talk to each other, because in a real-life example, if they were to talk to each other, that would be collusion, which is illegal. So, they both give you an option. You can either deny the fact that you've committed the larger crime, or you can confess that your partner had a part in the larger crime. Now, if both of the prisoners deny, then they both end up going to jail for 5 years. Whereas if they both confess, they go to jail for 10 years. However, if one of them denies while the other person confesses, then the person who confesses and rats out their friend does not go to jail, and the other person goes to jail for 20 years. This is known as the prisoner's dilemma. We see that firm A has a dominant strategy and always wants to set their prices high, as this always results in a better payoff than saying their price is low. However, we can see that firm B does not have a dominant strategy, because the best case scenario when they set their prices low does not necessarily meet or is better than when they set their prices high, and the worst case scenario when they set their prices high is worse than the best case scenario when they set their prices low. So because of this, we see firm B does not have a dominant strategy. The idea of a Nash equilibrium is no company wants to change their actions because the Nash equilibrium is the best for both parties. We see that the Nash equilibrium is for both companies to set their prices high, because this gives the best payoff for both companies and no one would want to change as there is no other better profit to gain.